Today we are at an ephemeral habitat in Kurunagala. This place is totally dry during the dry season, and recent rains have now filled this up to spill level. Here you can see some of our graduate and undergraduate students working together, doing field work, sampling for tadpoles after about 3 weeks of rain to see what is in there. These ephemeral habitats are important in the sense that they provide a temporary refugium for many amphibian species to breed. And since these ephemeral habitats are not connected to major water bodies, they provide protection from pollutants and stuff like predators and diseases that are prevalent in larger, more permanent water bodies. Here you can see masses of eggs. Some are free-floating and some are anchored to emergent vegetation. Hundreds of such masses are found dispersed across the surface of just this pond. These probably belong to some kind of microhylid frog like Microhyla ornata or Ramonella variegata. To determine exactly, you need to see the tadpoles, or even better, wait for these eggs to grow up eventually and metamorphose into little froglets. You also can do DNA analysis. You can see a lot of emergent and submerged terrestrial shrubs within this pond. After being several weeks in the water, these will die off and fully aquatic plants will begin to dominate the plants within the pond. All these living and dying plants will provide food for the tadpoles and also provide food for the infusorians or small protozoans and other small creatures that some of these tadpoles feed on. Tadpoles will gorge on these plants and infusoria and grow quickly as possible so that they metamorphose before the pond dries out completely again. Here you see two large tadpoles of Halaula tetrabanica. They are so remarkable looking creatures. One is fully limbed and the other only has the legs developed. To see them properly, one needs to place them carefully in a glass tank. These tadpoles are filter feeders, which means they take in a lot of water through their mouths and filter out small particles and the infusoria that are suspended in water. Their eyes are dorsolateral, so they stare mostly up. This is important when they live floating close to the surface to escape predators. They have beautiful tails that look like a leaf in spring, red, mottled, and pretty. This is what the adult looks like. They are also very sensitive to changes in temperature, water quality, and pressure, so one has to handle them with extreme care. One should never examine them in your hand out of the water. After examining them, you put them back in exactly where you picked them up from. Water chemistry is important for the tadpoles, obviously. Here, Nayana, a graduate student, is taking a pH, dissolved oxygen, and a total dissolved solids reading using a meter. He will also take several water samples to test for nitrates, nitrites, phosphates, and a few other chemicals. Some of these readings will give you an idea of the quality of the water and how polluted the water is. Generally, in ephemeral ponds, as soon as they are filled up, water is pretty clean. But with time, they become dirtier. Amphibian populations, as you know, are declining worldwide. So we are currently monitoring several habitats in the dry zone to see what kind of changes cause what kind of impact, so that we generate the knowledge necessary to conserve these declining species. Follow our channel to get more updates.